also do that.
Okay. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this call. I think a lot of us are busy with our boot camp that's happening, but we are still going to go ahead and have this business preview for those people who want to who have brought some guests and who want to still learn more about this business. So we will make this quick and we hope that you will get value from this. So before I begin, let me give a brief introduction about myself. So my name is Ingrid, and I am actually speaking to you all the way from Melbourne, Australia. So my family and I moved to Melbourne last January. Thank God, before the madness of COVID broke out. So we managed to move here. But before moving here, we lived in Singapore for 18 years. And that's where I practiced architecture because straight from college, I was offered a position in one of the most prestigious firms, architectural firms in Singapore. And so I worked in Singapore for 18 years. And when we left Singapore, I was already part of the management team. Now, that is why I am very, very grateful that I am in this platform, I am in this business, because this business allowed me to have a choice to become a full-time mom when we moved to Melbourne. So if not for this business, I think I would still have to, look for a job, go through the stresses, or maybe even not find a job because it's COVID and everything that's happening right now might make it difficult for me to find a job when we moved here. But thank God that I am able to choose to become a full-time mom because of this. So I'm really very grateful for this. And I am sure that some of you here may have been told by your friend, or your friend called you and asked you whether now is a good time for you to take a look at something that may give you supplemental income. And maybe that's why you're here, because you're looking for one. We are in unprecedented times, so we really want to try and secure our family's future, and this could be something that could offer that for you. So we are going to talk about business this afternoon. And when we are talking about business, before we engage in any business, we have to look at five things. First is your trends. So, what are trends? Trends are movements in the economy which are in an upward, onward motion. So, trends dictate the economy. So, if you are going into business, you want to make sure that your business is aligned with a trend. So, they always say that the trend is your friend, and that is very true, because if your business is aligned with a trend, you will definitely make money. The next thing you want to look at before starting a business is the company. So if you're partnering with a company, you want to make sure that that company is stable, that company is profitable, that company is making money, and that company is there to stay. So that company will be able to give your family, you and your family, a bright future, because they're able to be there for the long run. So it works the same even if you're looking for a partner in life, in marriage, or even if you're just looking for work. You also want to make sure that your company is stable. Now, the next thing you want to look at before getting into business is the products. So you have to make sure that the products that you are going to promote would be something that is scientifically based, that is studied well, that has gone through research and development. These are products that must work, and people will be buying them over and over and over again. So you don't want products that people will buy once and they're not effective, so they won't buy again. So make sure your products are very, very good and have high quality. The next thing you want to look at would be the income potential. So you want to be able to make the most of your effort. So if you're putting in effort into a business, you would want to make sure that the returns are the best for you. So you want to make sure that any income you earn getting into business will be worth your while. So look at the income potential. Now, the next thing and the last thing you want to look at would be the timing. So you want to look at a business that is on the sunrise industry and not the sunset industry, because you want to make sure that you are able to ride the wave of that business. You want to make sure that it is not waning, that it is still ongoing, and you are not. Hang on, I'm sorry, there's something wrong with my sharing screen. Just a moment. Just a moment. James, I can't seem to share my screen again.
Okay, I'll try to share mine first. Okay,
Hang
let's
on.
try.
Yeah.
Which part are we?
There. So we were talking about the last thing. Okay. So the last thing that you want to look at would be the timing, because you want to make sure that you are able to ride the wave of that opportunity and still earn. So you want your business to be in the sunrise industry and not the sunset industry. So what are the trends that we have in the market? So first is we have anti-aging. A lot of people are into, they want to, we all know that we are all going to get old, but we want to grow old gracefully. We want to be able to uh, be healthy when we grow old. So that is also the second trend, which is health and wellness. So people want to be healthy, people want to be well, people want to age gracefully, as I said. So people are into this health and wellness. The next market trend that we have would be technology and communication. So this meeting will not be possible without technology. We are able to continue doing business because we have technology. So that's very important. Communication as well. It has evolved from all the years that we've done business. It has evolved because now we have social media. It's so much faster to communicate. I'm speaking to you from Melbourne, yet I'm able to reach all of you wherever you are based now, whether you're in the Philippines, in Singapore, or any other part of the world. We're talking real time online. And the last market trend would be your supplemental income. So a lot of people are looking for supplemental income because we know that, especially during this time, everyone is insecure about their jobs. Everyone is really just looking into ways to supplement their income. So the gig economy is rising because people want to take control of the way they work and the way they use their time. So those are the market trends that we are looking at. Now, one of the greatest discoveries of our time is actually a science called epigenetics. So what is epigenetics? So epigenetics is the study of our genes, and it says that the choices that we make actually affect our genes. Now, we used to think that the genes we are born with are what we will also die with. But it turns out scientists have discovered that the choice that we make in our lives can actually affect our genes. And this is what the scientists of our company studied. So there is a team of scientists in our company, and there's 75 scientists in-house, and they studied human genes. So that is amazing because the human genes were studied by these scientists, and they are now they have developed a science that will target and address not just the symptoms but the source of aging. So what they did was they took monkeys and rhesus. These are rhesus monkeys. So rhesus, why rhesus monkeys? Because this is the species that are closest to human beings. So you can see from the screen, there's a stark difference between the monkeys in the A and B column to the C and D column. You can see obviously that the A and B monkeys are old. They look old. They're haggard. They're not really well. And the C and D monkeys are much more vibrant, healthier. So they're very different in terms of their health, in terms of the way that they age. And that's because of the studies that the scientists made. So they were able to determine how to influence the genes so that your old gene, which you see in the middle of the screen, will be expressed similar to when you were younger. So that's how powerful their discovery was. So that is the science of age lock, and that really gets down to the sources of aging, which is our genes. So it's not just the symptoms. While competitors are only addressing symptoms, New Skin is addressing the source of aging through age lock. And that is what makes this brand a $10 billion brand, because we're really getting down into the source. Now, ageLock is not just a product. ageLock is actually a science that is being used across different products. So it's something similar to the iPhone, the Mac. Apple uses a technology across all of their products. So ageLock, we have ageLock for the skin, we have ageLock for the body, we have ageLock for the health as well. So now let's talk about ageLock for the health. So what you see on your screen is called a biophotonic scanner, and that is a technology that will help you determine how fast your body is aging. It actually tells you how much antioxidants you have in your body so that you are able to know whether your body is protected from diseases. So this technology was developed not by us, but by the same institution that created the first artificial heart, which is the University of Utah. And this is a Nobel Prize winning technology that uses Raman spectroscopy. So if you want to find out whether your supplements are working or they're just, going out as expensive urine, you get yourself tested on this. So we have collaborations with a lot of established institutions like Harvard, University of Utah, Stanford, Purdue University. So all of these we are collaborating with. So that's ageLock for the health. Now let's go to ageLock for the skin. So this is a it's an awesome technology. This is a beauty device, and this has been dubbed as the world's #1 beauty device in 2020. So it's getting a lot of media attention. So what is this? This is called the LumiSpa. The LumiSpa is a facial cleansing device that you use twice a day, in the morning and in the evening, to wash your face. It takes 2 minutes for you to be able to do that. And this LumiSpa gives you 7 benefits in just 2 minutes. So it has a lot of awards. A lot of influencers and celebrities are using the LumiSpa. So it will give you radiant skin. It will make your skin more smooth. It will stimulate collagen. So your skin will really be firmer, and your skin will be very supple, and your skin will really be luminous. So that's why it's called LumiSpa. So you can see that there's this. Look at the half-face demos on these people. So this lady, you can see the difference between her left side and her right side, same as the gentleman. So firmer, less wrinkles, lifted, more contoured. So these are just some of the benefits that you can get with your LumiSpa. And this is just 2 minutes twice daily. Now, there are 2 videos that are playing on the screen right now. It shows you how gentle the LumiSpa is on your skin. In the first video, you can see that the competitor brand creates all these micro tears on your skin. So it has disturbed the jelly and made it, and has really, destroyed the jelly. But the LumiSpa maintains the jelly and will not destroy it. So if you apply it to your skin, you are sure that your skin is also not affected by the bristles, which are harsh on your skin. Now, the video at the bottom shows you hand washing versus the LumiSpa. So you can see that the orange that was just washed by hand still has a lot of the dirt in it, on it. So you can see the pores of the orange has all the dirt. But if you look at the LumiSpa, the orange washed by the LumiSpa, you can see that it's really very clean. So this is the world's #1 at-home beauty device, 2017, 18, and even until now, 2020. It's still the best beauty device in the world. So next we move on to this amazing gadget. So if your LumiSpa is for your daily cleansing of the face, this wrinkle iron this galvanic spa is your multifunctional device that will really bring the spa to your home. So what does it do? It's a wrinkle iron. So if you are concerned about lines and wrinkles, you can use this to iron your lines and wrinkles, your crow's feet. It will help you reduce cellulites in your body. It will also help firm up your skin. And if you're concerned about your hair because it's thinning, then you can also use this to make your hair more abundant. So this is really a multifunctional device. And they say that the spas are out, self-care is in. You should have this in your hand. So there's also the power mask for hydration. And you can see that the lady on the screen, you can see on the left side of her face, you can see how the eye bags are lighter, the laugh line is less apparent, and the face is really more contoured, and that is just after one treatment. So use this galvanic spa. People don't want to go out of their houses anymore. Use this at home. So we have celebrities from Hollywood who use this. They are not paid to advertise this beauty device, but they are using these devices. I don't have to name them. You know them. The next one is ageloc for the body. So this is ageloc TR90. It stands for Transform Your Life in 90 Days. So it addresses your healthy metabolism, your lean muscle, and your appetite control. So this is different from from your other weight management systems out there, because this really addresses your muscles and your genes controlling all of these things. So what happens in ageloc TR90 is you maintain your muscles. In other traditional diets, you often lose your weight, but you also often lose your muscle. So that's not good, because your muscle is your metabolic engine. So you have to maintain as much muscles as you can in your body so that your metabolic burn will be maintained or will even be increased. So this is a sustainable way of losing weight, and this will really help you to gain that health back if that's what you're concerned about, especially during this time when, COVID, we're just at home, we're eating. So that's a good way to do that. Next is ageloc Y-span. So if there's one word to describe this, it is regenerative. So why is that? Because it really addresses all the systems in your body, not just one system, but all the systems in your body, from your vision to your brain to your metabolism, again to your energy. Name a system, ageloc Y-span will address that. So you can see, as all of those, cellular health, immune function, everything will be addressed by ageloc. So this is a really powerful supplement. And you can see we have many studies, clinical studies done on this, and this is just one of them on the brain. So you can see on the left side, that's the brain before supplementation, that's brain activity. It's really just a bit of brain activity. But after supplementation on 6 weeks, you can see that the areas of brain activity has already increased by so much. So that is how powerful this ageloc Y-span is. So this is one of our business partners, Philip Chung, and you can see that he is really the product of the product, because he is almost a senior citizen, but he doesn't look like it. He's so much younger than the batchmates that he has when they had their reunion, and his energy level is really, really high. So you can see that the products really, really work on him. So next is this ultra water purifier. So right now, all of us want to secure our water source because we don't want people delivering water to our homes. Most people in the Philippines actually buy their water from water refilling stations without knowing the risks associated with it. We just assume that because it's water refilling stations, then it's clean, it's healthy. But actually it's not. First of all, drinking water from plastic bottles is not really healthy because you're not sure if carcinogens have already leached into the water from the plastics. And also you do not want you're not sure because the people who delivered all of these to your houses may be asymptomatic, but they're carrying COVID. So you really want to secure your water source. So this water purifier uses a 4-stage filtration. So you can see on your screen that it uses from stage 1 to stage 4 so that it can remove all of the impurities in your water. So it's not just sediments. It removes chlorine, it removes hard metals, it removes bacteria, viruses and cysts. So this is very, very powerful technology. So you want to be able to really provide the healthiest water for your family. So if you haven't switched to this yet, you should switch to this ecosphere. So it's very convenient, 3 minutes installation only, and you want to have this in your house. So you can see that we have a lot of entry points that's possible for the business. You can choose from any of the products that we have discussed. Now the world is really changing, and we have Uber, which leads in transportation, but they own no vehicles. Facebook leads in communication, but they generate no content. Airbnb is a world leader in hotels, but they own no properties. Alibaba leads in sales, but they have no warehousing. So it's the same for Nu Skin. This is your business, but you don't have the headaches of traditional business. You have no employees, no collections. You don't have to worry about logistics, and it is a global opportunity. So let's talk a bit about Nu Skin. So Nu Skin is a company that has been in existence for 35 years. Oh, before that, we've talked about trends. So the world is demanding all of these trends. Nu Skin was ranked among the fastest growing companies by Fortune. And it is said that by 2025, the anti-aging market will reach 1 trillion. So really, it's your choice. There's no stopping the anti-aging market. It will really grow to 1 trillion. So do you want to be part of the people who are earning from this market, or do you want to just be a consumer in this market? So the choice is really yours. So it's very timely because, as I said, Nu Skin is ranked among the fastest growing companies. So let's talk a bit about Nu Skin. Nu Skin Enterprises is a very stable company that has been in existence for 35 years. It's a global opportunity, so it's open in 55 countries. Now, this is very significant because if you're opening a business, you want to be able to expand and scale your business as fast as possible. And how do you do that? When you partner with Nu Skin, that's actually what happens because infrastructure is already there in all the 55 countries. You are in the Philippines, or I am in Melbourne. I actually can do business in all 55 countries that Nu Skin is open with. So the revenue is 2.6 billion in 2018. We are listed in the New York Stock Exchange, and that is why we are really, the company is very stable, and we have been thriving, not just surviving during this pandemic. So the stocks of Nu Skin have even gone up during this pandemic. So we've gotten a lot of accolades from third parties. Dun & Bradstreet, Forbes has named us as one of the 100 most trustworthy companies in 2010. In fact, top 5. And what's significant is that was also during the recession, which it's the same as now. We are really feeling the recession now, and so we are still our businesses have grown. And we are really experiencing tremendous growth during this time when a lot of businesses, a lot of companies, even more established companies are closing down. So that is Nu Skin. And in each company, there is this, what you call an S-curve when you start your company. But for Nu Skin, there's an opportunity renewal. Before the products that have been launched go down, there's already another product that has been released, and then another product, and then another product. So it's not a one-hit wonder. There's always a product that's coming in. In fact, in the pipeline, and within this year, another technology, another product will be launched. So what company can do that during a pandemic? So Nu Skin can do that. And if you ride the wave with Nu Skin, you can definitely earn profit from it. So this is Nu Skin, and I've talked about, we need to check 5 things if we want to get into business. So we've talked about the trends, we've talked about the company, we've talked about the products, we've talked about the timing. What we haven't talked about is how we earn from this business, how we can maximize profits from this business. Now, the person who will talk about that this afternoon is not going to be me. It's someone that I really look up to. He is someone who has impacted the lives of so many people, and he has helped a lot of people become self-made millionaires. So this person is someone who has impacted me personally in terms of mentorship and leadership. And I please let us welcome our $1 Million Circle member and our presidential director, Mr. JP Villegas.
Thank you very much, Ingrid. You did a a great job of showing what a wonderful vehicle we have to help us attain our dreams. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope that you're having a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. I know that you being here, you're also looking for ways for you to, survive this storm that we're all facing. They say that we're facing uh, a storm, okay, the same storm. We are in different boats right now, and depending what boat you're in will also determine how smooth you'll be going through this storm that we're facing. And who knows, there could be a bigger storm in the next future. So, for us, yeah, this afternoon you're very privileged here because you get to see another solution for you to really um, uh, go about what we're all facing right now. They say that, you know yeah, with things, how things are going right now, a lot of businesses are closing, they're slowing down, a lot of people are losing their jobs. And this is we're facing a recession right now that may lead into a depression, which may take 3 to 5 years for all of us to recover. So it's really important for all of us to consider the decisions that we make right now, because this will really determine how your next 6 months will be. And it's already July. How time flies so fast. The last 5 months, I don't know what you've been doing, but a lot of people has just been at home, not doing anything, just getting bigger and bigger. Okay, we know exercise, but a lot of people are starting to learn new skills. They're starting to really see how they can make the most of this opportunity. I know a lot of my friends are very well off already, and yet even them, they're still operating their business. They're selling everything. They're selling from fruits to alcohol to a lot of things, just just to make to make ends meet for the big needs of their families. So I'm saying right now, everybody right now is open to of course to of course the bigger opportunities. Okay, so and that's why we're here this evening. We're giving you an opportunity right now to see how you can really not just survive but to thrive in this whole in this whole pandemic that we're all facing. Now, a good friend of mine was telling me, Jape, I don't want to die of COVID. I want to stay at home. I don't want to die of COVID. But he also doesn't want to die of starvation. And that's why he works very hard. And right now, as was mentioned earlier by Ingrid, right now, the technology, okay, like how all of you guys right now are on this call is because of technology. And right now, it has been really amazing. The last 3 4 months of Nu Skin, we have doubled, we have grown so much. And it's a wake-up call for all of that. Yes, at this time we really have to do something, but it's also a wake-up call for us that, hey, look at our business, it's really working even when the world isn't working anymore. Okay, so this evening is really all about you. It's not about us. And we're here, okay, to help you see how you can make your future better. Okay, a little bit. So everyone here, everybody knows and everybody says that if you want to get ahead in life, you have to be in business. Everybody knows and everybody says that if you want to get ahead in life, you have to start your own business. And I realize those people who has the lifestyle of the lifestyle that we want are really business owners. Okay, so there's two types of people in this world: those people who work for money and those people who make money work for them. No, where would you want to be? I'm sure you want to make money work for you. Okay, now most of the people who make money work for them are really entrepreneurs. They're really business owners. There's that old saying that walay na dato nagtrabaho lang. Okay, you really have to get into business. You cannot be rich just by working. You have to be in your own business. So would it be okay this afternoon if I can show you more about entrepreneurship? Would it be okay if I can show you how to shrink 40 years of working to 3 to 5 years? Because that's exactly what my friend asked me. He said, JP, would it be okay that you just work for the next 3 to 5 years and then you can do whatever you want afterwards? Have your business work for you instead of you working for your business. I got really excited. And that's what really opened me to really starting up my own business. Now, just after college, I was sent back to the States to practice my profession as an occupational therapist. I was born in the States, and all my siblings and my parents were saying, JP, it's time to go to the States. It's time to, okay, to work as an occupational therapist. Now, I look at the lives in the States. It didn't really appeal to me because I knew how the lifestyle was. The lifestyle of an employment of an employee is just the same wherever you go around the world. So I said, who are the people that has the lifestyle that I want? Who are they? What do they do? Okay, they're actually entrepreneurs. Most of the people who have nice houses, nice cars, all the vacation time, all the time to sleep, they're really into business. So I said, would it be smart for me if I want the lifestyle of a business owner, I have to get myself into business. It would be hard for me to have the lifestyle of a business owner getting it through employment. They just don't meet. And so I said, I really have to get myself into business. Timely. Um, 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 yeah, so I said, I'm gonna get myself I told myself I'm going to get myself the business. But here was the big problem. I didn't have any business background. My parents left their high-paying jobs to be full-time missionaries. So understand my lineage, my history. I knew nothing about business, nothing about entrepreneurship. And so with that, I looked at it. You know, I I uh, I I said to myself, wait, I also didn't know anything about my course occupational therapy, but after studying 5.5 years of OT, I knew what OT was all about. I knew just like any skill, it can be learned. Being a doctor can be learned, being an engineer can be learned, being a successful entrepreneur can also be learned. Okay, so I said, I'm going to get myself into business. Now, Timely, a good friend of mine, he shows me new skin. Okay, I saw new skin, and I told him it might be tough for me because, I graduated from Cebu Doctors College and I'm a basketball varsity player. It would be odd for me to get myself, okay, into, uh, you know, into skincare business. Well, my background is in basketball. I'll be pushing skincare. So I told my friend, is there another business that we can do? But he told me, JP, in business, it's not what you want, but what the market demands. And if the market demands anti-aging, you have to give them anti-aging. So that really opened my mind into really, yes, I really understand that I have to think differently. I can't think like any average person. So I just told my friend, okay, I'm in. I want to get myself into business. I just told him, please help me understand. If I were to work in the States, I would be making about 350,000 a month starting. Now this was 20 years ago. Okay. So, but I realized also, so I told him, please help me understand why I should be doing new skin. And then he showed me something like this. He says, just JP, yes, you can make a lot of money in the States, but understand that there's a lifestyle that's attached to the kind of income that you're going to be making. He said we live from 0 to 65, 60, 70 or 80 years old bonus, but there's a lifestyle that's attached to it. And so he said, this is lifestyle one. Okay, wherein first you get to acquire the skills, you study, and after you study, you make a transition into utilizing those skills. You start working, and you start to work for other people. As right after you work, you work so hard, you have all the dreams, okay, you have all the energy, but as soon as you hit 40, your priority changes, you work for your family, and you're not getting anywhere stronger. So there's a decline in your health. That's why there's a lot of people, as you age already, there's a lot of people who are younger than you who can do the job twice as fast at half the price. And so the company usually pushes you into retirement, okay, to enjoy your life, to enjoy 5 years. And after that, the end. Okay, the end. Okay, and this is what my friend told me. He says, JP, 95% of the population have this kind of life. I said, what? 99% of the people in this population has this kind of lifestyle. So I said, well, what's the other 1%? Because this didn't really appeal to me. He says, well, the next one is when you want to have lifestyle two. And what's lifestyle two? Lifestyle two is when you get to still study, you get to acquire the skills. Then after that, you work hard. Now, a lot of you have been working hard, but after the quarantine, you guys are hardly working. Okay. So, but we realized even before that no matter how hard you work, you, you can't actually attain your dreams. So we realized that we have to make a transition into working smart. And working smart is about building a business. Okay. Working your business. And after that, after 3 to 5 years, your business now starts to work for you. This is when I say that you shrink 40 years of working to 3 to 5 years. This is what I'm trying to say when you make a transition into building your business, and your business will start to pay you whether you work or not. Okay. Now, a lot of people, they make their transition just after my talks. Some people, they make their transition later on, at the age of 50 or 60. What I did was I made my transition earlier at the age of 23, such that by the age of 30, I was doing whatever I wanted to do and I could still have the kind of income that I would be having. Okay, so which is better for you, lifestyle one or lifestyle two? Definitely lifestyle two. Now, okay, and I realize for people, okay, there are two types of income: the high level kind of income and the low level kind of income. The low, the low level kind of income is having a linear kind of income, wherein those who are employed or those who are self-employed, if you are a professional, your income is solely dependent on your effort. Meaning, you work, you get paid. You work harder, you get paid more. You sell, you make commission. You sell much more, you make commission. You don't sell anything, you don't make any commission. No money, no honey. That's what I realized. Okay. The high quality kind of income is the leverage kind of income wherein your income is no longer dependent on your effort. Like your boss works hard. He works hard in the gym. He works hard right now, um, traveling. Before the COVID, he was traveling around the world. He was sleeping all morning. Okay. But this is best explained by a successful billionaire called John Paul Getty. He said he'd rather have 1% of 100 people than 100% of his very own, because, you still get the same result. It's still 100%. Now, the best example of this is Ray Kroc. Ray Kroc is the owner of McDonald's. He perfects a system, sells a system to more than 35,000 franchises for 50 million pesos, okay? And he makes about 50 million pesos per day. Can you imagine that? This is just from the franchises. It's not even from those people who start to pay for the franchise fee. Now, the funny thing is this: Ray Kroc has passed on in the 1980s. He passed on in the 1980s, yet until today, his family still makes 50 million pesos per day. That's what you call dead rich. Huh? So unless you're leveraging yourself, you cannot create wealth. You cannot create wealth. And that's why I'm saying right now, unless you're leveraging yourself, you cannot create wealth. The good news is that we also employ the same kind of strategy wherein we perfect a system here in New Skin and we teach the system around the world. And wherever they are in the world, okay, you get to benefit from all the people. The company gives you 5 to 15% of everyone in your organization. Now, the nice thing about this is that with the advent of the internet, okay, we can now access our business all around the world in more than 50 countries. I got a partner. She was able to sponsor 6 of her friends in 6 different countries in a matter of a few days. So that's what I'm trying to say. You're not only focused in the Philippines or in Cebu, wherever you are, but you've got the opportunity all around the world. Just like our first speaker, Ingrid, is all the way in Australia, but she makes a lot of money doing her business here in the Philippines, internationally online. So this is just awesome with all the supports that she gets also. So right now, with the advent of the internet, you can operate your business globally. Globally, the company is giving about $1 billion in total commissions every single year, at count about close to $17 billion already. Okay, so again, there is business you can do in the comfort of your home or in the comfort of your phone. You've got your personalized websites, even in the US. And late this year, we're going to come up with an awesome app, an AI app, artificial intelligence app that's going to just blow your mind. It's a wonderful way of actually sharing this opportunity to your family and friends. Okay. So again, all you have to do is redirect the spending of your family and friends into your new skin business. So if you just want to make an extra 15 to 20,000 a month, you can just become a distributor, a brand affiliate, and then after that, just do this 6 to 8 hours per week. You can now purchase the products at 30% off. You use the best products at 30% off, and you can start to sell, to mark up this product. If you love selling, then you can mark up these products. You can still make a lot of money. Okay, for every Lumi Spa, you make about close to 4 to 5,000 pesos per Lumi Spa that you push. Imagine that. That's so simple. So if you have 5 friends who wants to get, that's an easy 25,000 or 500 US dollars. Okay, so this is very simple. If you just want to make an extra 15 to 20,000 a month, perfect. Just do this. If you want to make more income, you have to become an executive, a brand representative of the company, and now you can start to make an extra 30 to 70,000 a month, still part-time with proper training. Now, as an executive, all you have to do is just talk to your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, your office mates. And there's some people who just want to use the products. There's some people who also like to buy and sell, but there's smart people who build here. They build in the States, they build in Australia, they build in Japan, everywhere in the world already. And you make 5 to 40% of everyone in your organization. And that's why you can make about 30 to 70,000 a month as an executive. Okay. Now, if you can help 4 of your friends to become executives like you, okay, you're called a Ruby executive, and you make now 130,000 per month. 130,000 per month as Ruby executive. Now, this is like the income already of a vice president. How long would it take you to become a vice president, right? Here, you can do this in a matter of 1 to 2 years. And other people, they even do it so much sooner. But the nice thing about this also, the company gives you a success trip. Aside from making the monthly income, this is your average income, they give you a success trip. If you help another two more, you're called an Emerald executive, and you make about average 200,000 a month. Okay, and this is just awesome. They also give you free trips. You help another two more, you're called a Diamond executive, and as a Diamond executive, you'd stand to make an extra 450 to 500,000 a month. When I saw this, I said, wow, this is more than what an occupational therapist would make. So I asked my friend, how many people at this level and how long did it take them? And he told me that at this level, there were more than 5,000. Okay, this was 20 years ago. Okay, there were more than 5,000 people at this level, and it took them, okay, it just took them an average of 3 to 5 years. Of course, I wanted to be sure if I were to get to this business, I wanted to know what are my chances also to make the kind of income I would be making in the States. So true enough, after I worked very hard with the company, we also got to this level. We worked very hard together with my wife. But the nice thing about it is that if you want to make this kind of income, you have to have a lot of people also get their dreams, meaning it's a win-win situation. You only win by helping other people win. Okay, so of course it didn't stop there. We helped another four more, and we also became also blue diamonds. And as a blue diamond, you stand to make about 1 to 2 million pesos per month. The nice thing about this is more than 3,000 people already in the company, 3,000, and the youngest is 17, the oldest is 85. Doctors, lawyers, students has done this, meaning anyone can do it for as long as they're willing to do whatever it takes to help their 12 friends. Good news. The company has shortened the qualification track from 12 to just 6. Okay, so that gives you a chance to even get to your goals even much sooner. Now, the incomes we showed you are actual average income as published and audited by PricewaterhouseCoopers. They are the largest auditing firm in the world, and they're paid to tell the truth. Okay, so this incomes right now, it's not us sharing the kind of incomes. This is a third party, PricewaterhouseCoopers. Okay. The nice thing about this is that aside from making the income that you want, you can also travel the world. And this is a trip we did in 2017, wherein yeah, yes, I brought 50 of my partners and their families all the way to London, Paris, and Belgium. Okay, on the latest Royal Caribbean cruise ship. It's just beautiful. And then a company for every year they give you awesome trips. Like this year, they were supposed to send us to Moscow, but because of the COVID, it'll have to be postponed. Okay, right now, if you help your four friends become executives, four of your friends just become executives, okay, they're gonna bring your trip to Istanbul, Turkey, and Cappadocia. Cappadocia, so you'll be able to fly in a hot air balloon with all of the other leaders. Okay, so this is just a wonderful opportunity. And right now, you have a lot of time to qualify for this. Okay, so I suggest for you, okay, let's get working so we can fly and fly for free. Okay, you can bring you and your spouse, you can bring a partner of yours to, okay, to go with you, okay, to Istanbul and Turkey. Okay. So how would you know if this company is real? Look at the results. We have created more than 1,550 lifetime $1 million earners as of March 2020. Okay, 50 million pesos already. We have more 1,550. No one has ever done this except for us. Okay, so a new $1 million circle member is being made every 3 days. Every 3 days. What's today? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, another person becomes a $1 million circle member. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, another person becomes a $1 million circle member. That is the momentum of what we're going right now with this company. In fact, a lot of leaders right now, they featured us in Forbes. Okay, in Forbes, these are the 100 of the of those who has already made more than more than $1 million already in the company. Okay, so Nu Skin has brought a lot of people to the finish line. This is an awesome vehicle. It's a Ferrari. It's a jet plane. Okay, but unless you know how to drive this jet plane, unless you know how to drive this Ferrari, you won't go far. So trainings are second to none at our level. The books, CDs, DVDs, manuals. Okay, that will be given to you as we help you build your mindset, your knowledge, and your skill. Okay, So if you're the kind of person who says, Jape, I'm all in, I want to change the direction of my life, then let's get started. Get your business ID. It's free. It's free. After that, you want to also gain some experiences from the products. You have to be the product of the product. Okay. And then with that also, you want to also start sharing the opportunity to a lot of your friends and family. So that's how you want to get started first with your business. Okay. We have awesome packages that you might want to get started with. We have the Lumi Spa, we have the Galvanic Spa. We also have we have the Life Pack, and also the TRA package wherein you can lose some of the fats. Okay, and at the same time, also you probably also want to try this awesome product called the Ecosphere. This is an awesome device that everybody needs right now to help flatten the curve, get your own water source from the tap, okay, from your own home through the Ecosphere water purifier. Okay, with this also, if you want to turn off your fat genes, here we go with your ageloc TR90. Okay, so you choose which product you want to start with, and then get yourself trained. After you train, then we can start your international business together. So if okay, next month we have a business preview. We're just about to launch a new device again. So imagine what a lot of companies are slowing down. They're closing up. We are just about to launch another new technology. Okay, so this is really awesome. So if you start now, this is your market share. If you start later on, this becomes your market share. And okay, and as you can see, there's a lost opportunity here. In fact, it's not lost, it's taken by somebody else. See, whether you join us or not, it's perfectly okay. The company gives about $1 billion anyway of commissions to all of their distributors. So the question is are you going to be part of that growth of the company? And this is where, okay, your decision matters. Okay, because what you do right now is where you'll be 6 months from now, a year from now. Okay, where you are today is because of the decisions you made. So I would suggest to make really a decision that really make a decision that really matters and matters for the long time. A lot of people ask me, Jake, you're so passionate about new skin. I say, I'm really not that passionate about new skin. I'm passionate about my family. I'm passionate about my marriage. I'm passionate about something that goes beyond me, ministry. But for me to have all of these things, to do the things I'm passionate about, I have to build my business first. I gotta build my business so I can do the things that I'm passionate about, right? Of course, right now, we're all stuck in the house. It's good. We have more time with family, more time also to, of course, to help a lot of people. But I'm saying, okay, there's a lot of people out there, okay, who'll be joining other scams and all like that, and you want to protect them. You want to give them a viable business that they can do for the long term. Okay, so just two things. Please thank the person who invited you, because we choose the people that we want to work with. Okay, long term. This is a long term business. And second, please bombard the person who invited you with all the questions that you have, because we just want you to make a sound decision of how you want to live your life in the next 3 to 5 years. Okay, so I hope you guys have been an awesome audience this evening, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you. Okay, just go back to the person who invited you. God bless you and have a great afternoon. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye bye. Thank you, Ingrid.
Thank you, Japes. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Japes.
Who's to say what's impossible they forgot? This work
See you.
each new day. I can feel a change in everything. And as the surface breaks, reflections fade.
All right. Great job. Bye bye.